Hello, my very most beautiful Sagittarius. How is everyone? I hope you guys are all doing amazing. So, my lovelies, we are going to be doing your June weekly reading. It's going to go from the 6th to the 12th. It is a general reading, and it may not be able to resonate for all of you. So, if you want something that is meant for your exact energy, then I do a personals open, and everything that you'll need to know will be in the description box below for you. So archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please deliver clear messages with a very clear understanding. For my very most beautiful Sagittarius, please, may the messages that need to be heard the very most please come through. And may they please find those who need to hear it. Please show me Sag's energy, a very clear message with a very clear understanding. All right, my loves, let's take a look and see what we've got going on for you. We have the Chariot at the bottom of the deck for the general overall energy. I love this. I feel like there's something that still feels kind of open, something that feels unsettled, unfinished, but I do feel like you're trying your best to move forward, even though you can still feel this. Maybe you feel their energy, or maybe it just feels like things are unfinished. Maybe you didn't receive the closure that you feel you need. But I do feel like you're trying to push forward and move forward anyways with that Chariot being here, but you do have the World card in the reverse in your thoughts. So feeling like things are just weren't finished, you know, you could need closure. There could just be things that are left unsaid, or maybe you just feel their energy. We have the Four of Wands in the reverse in the heart space. So yeah, something definitely did not work out the way that you had hoped it would, the way that you had wanted it to. We have the Tower in the reverse. This could be an energy of kind of resisting the Tower moment, or still holding on to something, not wanting it to be over, not wanting to accept, you know, some kind of an ending here. And then we have the Hangman in the reverse. For your actions. So I do feel like there's a little bit of a conflicting energies here, Sag. And that could be why you're feeling some of you guys could be feeling very frustrated or very torn, like a lot of back and forth, head and heart. You're like not being on the same page, a little bit like being at war with yourself is kind of the energy that it feels. And it's because on one hand, you're like, you know what, I need to move forward. I need to release this. I need to let this go. I don't want to be stuck. You know, I need to move forward. But then you're like, but I can still feel their energy, and I feel like I didn't get closure, and this still feels very open, and, you know, I still want this, and this is not how I wanted it, and, you know, it's like back and forth type of an energy. So we are going to clarify, but we are going to get your person's energy out on the table and see, and then we will clarify where we need to. So show me the person that Sagittarius is dealing with in this situation. Show me the person that Sagittarius is dealing with in this situation, please. We have the Empress in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. The Seven of Swords in the reverse. Let's see what that is. The King of Swords. So this person could be considering facing the situation head on. There could be a possible apology in the future. It does kind of look like to me that the energy's here. So I do feel like it's something that's on this person's mind at least. But let's go ahead and get into it. You have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. So I definitely feel like there has been a lack of communication between the two of you. I don't feel like they feel very good about that. They have the Ace of Pentacles in the heart space, the Moon card, and then the Nine of Cups in the reverse. So yeah, they don't feel very good about that. This is them not being satisfied with the situation. Now this is in the area of their actions. So like I said, it may not be this week that you hear from this person. To me, sometimes at the bottom of the deck can be potential energies that are coming in. And I do see a potential apology, but it doesn't seem to be right now, okay? In their action right now, it seems like they're just coming to terms with the things, like the fact that they're not feeling good about the way that things are between the two of you, or the way that things left off, or the way that things, you know, went down, something of that nature here. And the Moon card for their true intention, not really sure what to do about it, or what the appropriate action or step to take is. The Ace of Pentacles, though, in the heart space, so in their heart, you know, I feel like this person's a little conflicted too, Sag, because it kind of feels like in their heart there's a part of them that does want another opportunity, but there is no communication. They're not really sure what to do. So let's go ahead and clarify some things. So tell me about this World card in the reverse. Why is the World card here in the reverse for Sagittarius, please? We have the Queen of Swords. And the Page of Pentacles. Some of you guys could want an apology from this person, and or some kind of, you definitely want some kind of communication, some kind of closure. And I feel like you guys, some of you guys feel like that's something that you need. Yeah, it's 9 of Wands. So that's kind of why you're still holding on to that. It'll kind of wanted to come out in the reverse too. And either way, the message applies. You know, in the upright, I feel like that's the reason why you're still holding on. It's just because you feel like you didn't get answers, you didn't get clarity, you didn't get closures. Maybe you don't understand. And some of you guys are just really desiring some kind of communication. In the reverse, it's, you know, there's a part of you that feels like you should just give up on it, but you're having a hard time. Especially if this person gave up on what you feel is that they gave up on the connection or gave up on you. That can add to it. So we have tell me about this 4 of Wands in the reverse. Why is that here? The 2 of Cups. Because you feel like this person is your perfect match. You have a lot of love for this person. And this is just not how you wanted things to go. Now tell me about this Hangman in the reverse. The 5 of Wands. And the Page of Swords. So maybe the last time that you guys spoke there, for some of you guys, the last time that you spoke ended in a pretty big argument. And, you know, that's what you kind of keep thinking back to is the conflict. And, you know, that's one of the reasons why you're choosing to, you know, like, you know what, I should just release it. But a part of you doesn't want to. Like I said, that's that being at war with yourself, that back and forth type of an energy. So let's take a look at them. Tell me about this Knight of Swords in the reverse. So they could have stopped talking to you after some kind of big argument. Maybe they ghosted you or just blocked you or stopped communicating with you altogether. You got the World card. Yeah, so I feel like Knight of Swords in the reverse, like they stopped communicating with you and, you know, closed things out. The World card here. And the 6 of Swords and decided just to move forward. That's all in their head space, you know what? Let's see what's going on in their heart space. They have the Ace of Pentacles and the High Priestess. I don't feel like they expected to not be able to move forward in the way that they thought was going to be so easy. And the Empress. And it's almost, what is that expression? Because I keep, like, when I look at the Empress and I keep getting the word, my guides keep giving me the word grows. What is that expression? Like, absence makes the heart grow fonder. That's kind of something that I feel like is happening for this person. And I feel like they didn't expect it. With the High Priestess, it was like something that, like, came into their awareness, but they didn't see it coming. And, you know, that's really interesting to me. So like they stopped the communication planning on, you know, just moving forward, and then it turns out that they're not able to. Tell me about this Moon energy. The Strength card. So they're holding back right now, and it's because they're not sure what to do. You know, like I said, I feel like they had it set in their mind that they were just going to move forward, and that was going to be, you know, that was going to be that. But that's not what happened, and that's not the case. And now it's like, I don't really know what to do about it, but I feel like they're trying to sort through some of these feelings. You know, the Moon card is Pisces energy. It can be a very deep reflective energy, and I do feel like that is something that this person is doing. They're having a lot of deep reflections when it comes to, you know, these feelings that they didn't expect that are coming up, and now it's all about, you know, they're holding back while they kind of try to figure that out. 9 of Cups in the reverse says that they are not content, and they're not satisfied, and not happy with the way that things are. Tell me about that, please. The 5 of Pentacles. They're feeling a little bit lost and lonely without you. You know, like I said, it wasn't as easy for them as they thought it was going to be. 3 of Pentacles, and that's been really put on display for them. I do feel like, and I also feel like for a lot of you guys, it's because of the friendship that you guys have, and that's what's coming back to this with the 2 of Pentacles, why you feel like it's your perfect match, and why you're having a hard time letting go. That's what's being put on display for this person, because the 3 of Pentacles, you know, it's one of my favorite love cards. And it's not really meant to be a love card, but it talks about being on the same page, wanting to build together. It talks about getting along really well. It's this energy of, you know, not just being lovers, but also being friends. And I feel like that is what is hitting this person. So we're going to grab another deck. We're going to take a look at what your biggest challenge is going to be, Sagittarius. We are going to look at what you don't see coming and some advice for you. So what is the biggest challenge for Sagittarius? What is the biggest challenge here for Sagittarius, please? The King of Swords. You know, somebody needing to face the situation head on. I do feel like they did have the King of Swords down here too. Yeah, right here. So, you know, I do feel like that's this person. I do feel like you're going to hear from them. But, you know, it's them needing to face the situation head on, especially because they were the ones that cut things off, you know. But there has been some kind of transformation here. There's even butterflies here on top of the King of Swords throne, which does, you know, symbolize transformation. I do feel like this person has experienced some kind of transformation when it comes to the way that they feel and what they want when it comes to this connection. And now it's about being ready to face you and to be honest. You know, the King of Swords is the only court card that does face you straight on. The rest of them all kind of like turn here, turn there, but he's the only one that faces you direct. And it does speak about facing situations head on. It does speak about being very forward, very direct, very honest. And I do feel like that is something this person is going to have to do if they want to make this work. So that is the challenge. It could also just be, you know, maybe they're going to be met with a little bit of detachment because they, you know, of what happened here. I do feel like they have eyes on you as well. So keep that in mind. And the challenge is just for this person to figure out what they want and, you know, step up. But what doesn't Sagittarius see coming? What doesn't Sagittarius see coming? What doesn't Sagittarius see coming, please? We have the Tower. So very sudden and abrupt change. Okay, I'm not taking all of those. And the Judgment card. So it's like this person's decision. One, I feel like it was their decision to let the Tower fall in the first place. It was their decision that caused this ending in the first place. I also feel like, you know, this person's decision, they are being called to make a decision. They are being called to action. And it is gonna change everything. You know, the Tower is a very sudden and abrupt change. And I feel like some of you guys could be a little bit detached initially. Not originally. Oh my goodness. Initially, because, you know, this person was the one that decided to walk away, and it did cause you a great deal of pain. What advice do we have? We have the Ace of Swords and the Temperance card. So I definitely feel like there is going to be communication. And at the very least, if this is not something that you want to, you know, let back in your life in a romantic way, I do feel like this is at least a very good opportunity for you guys to bring peace to a situation. There is some kind of breakthrough, mental and emotional breakthrough with this Ace of Swords here. And I do feel like there is a possibility for you guys to kind of overcome your previous challenges. You know, the Ace of Swords does say that. You know, there's these mountains at the bottom of the card here. And mountains in the tarot are symbolic of challenges and obstacles. And with the sword being raised up over top of it, it does kind of symbolize, you know, being able to overcome those obstacles, those challenges, especially because there is a crown on the top of the sword here. So that is a victory, right? So I feel like with the open and honest communication, if this person can face a situation head on, I do feel like with open and honest communication, you guys will be able to overcome your issues here and make peace, at the very least create, you know, make peace and between the two of you. But that is what I have for you guys. So if this resonates, please let me know in the comments down below. If it doesn't, check out your other placements. Everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading or about scheduling your personals, all of that is going to be in the description box below for you. If you like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe. And most importantly, if you want personal prayers for any reason at all, go ahead and put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. So I am sending so much love and light until next time.